Most fans think they've seen all of Dragon Ball. But what if I told you there's one episode that Toei Animation does not want you to see? An episode so strange, so dark, and so out of place that it was quietly buried, sealed away, without ever airing in most countries. Instead, it was created as a PSAA, public safety announcement, for Japanese children. But unlike other anime PSAs, this one was different, and not in a good way. The characters speak in strange, overly serious tones, and the whole thing feels less like a Dragon Ball episode and more like a parody of one. The episode exists. It was fully animated, and yet it's nearly impossible to find. And the plot. Goku tries to stop a kid from running into traffic, but does so by basically fighting him. It's not funny. It's not cute. It's oddly intense. In limited schools, and even then, they refused to make it part of official canon. At one point, he yells at a kid so harshly that even adult viewers find it uncomfortable. But it was lighter, friendlier, and far better received. So why was the traffic episode so different, so dark? His message is clear. Listen, or you'll die. That's not the Goku we know. Parents complained. Schools stopped requesting it, and Toei quietly locked it away. They weren't part of the main DB team, and they took creative liberties. To many, that's not even how he acted in the earliest episodes. It wasn't added to home video releases. It never made it to international versions. And even hardcore fans didn't know about it until years later. This is the forgotten truth about the Dragon Ball episode Toei never talks about. It's called Goku's Traffic Safety. Sounds harmless, right? But this 1988 short was not part of the main series. Scenes dragged out with unsettling silences, camera angles designed to intimidate. It feels like Dragon Ball through a nightmare lens. The animation was off. The tone was unsettling. Goku, our innocent hero, acts cold, even aggressive. Some even speculate there were more PSA episodes, planned perhaps, about bullying, substance use, or stranger danger. Could there be more episodes that Toei buried deeper than this one? Could there be entire scripts or animation reels locked away in studio vaults, too controversial or too strange for the public? But after the backlash from traffic safety, those projects were permanently shelved. Voice actors were instructed not to talk about it in interviews. And sometimes, it's the stories they hide, not the ones they show, that tell us the most. And it doesn't end there. The episode's backgrounds are dark and almost dystopian. The city is drawn like a ghost town. Ask them if they've seen the one Toei tried to make disappear. And while Goku's fire safety lives on in nostalgia, Goku's traffic safety lives on in urban legend. Now here's where it gets creepy. Toei aired this only once, and almost like it was made by a different team entirely. Characters move awkwardly. Dialogue is strange. The voice acting feels off. It's like watching a bootleg version of the show, made by people who almost understood the characters, but not quite, or suffer serious consequences. A noble idea, delivered in the most uncomfortable way possible. And join us for more lost anime stories, dark mysteries, and hidden truths the studios don't want you to know. Some say it was just a failed PSA, but others, they think it was something more. Let's rewind to the late 1980s. Dragon Ball was growing fast. Toei Animation was under pressure to promote the series, but also to follow new government initiatives focused on child safety. The solution: turn Dragon Ball into a teaching tool. But something about Goku's traffic safety feels rushed. And Goku, he's scary. There's also a second PSA made the same year called Goku's Fire Safety. The theory goes like this. Toei had outsourced the PSA to a small experimental animation unit known for surreal or psychological shorts. The result? A weird, grim, off-brand Dragon Ball short that left kids disturbed instead of educated. They tried to erase it. Mentions were removed from their website. Production notes vanished. It was never aired on TV, never released on DVD, and only Loris VHS rips from school archives remain online. Some fans say Toei did more than bury it, but twisted, unnatural. Goku scolding kids like a military officer. But the internet doesn't forget. Old VHS tapes were digitized, and slowly the lost episode returned piece by piece. Clips surfaced on message boards. What's most disturbing is how authentic it looks. Same voice actors, same character designs. And what was the final message? Be careful in traffic. Not every character can be retooled into a moral enforcer, especially not Goku. The takeaway: Toei learned a hard lesson. Since then, the episode remains an odd relic. Not banned, but sealed. Not illegal, but never reprinted. And yet, fans continue to search for high-quality copies, hoping to preserve what little remains. Even now, in obscure conventions and fan forums, whispers of other missing Dragon Ball shorts still circulate. We may never know, but Goku's traffic safety serves as a chilling reminder. Even the most beloved series can have shadows. So next time someone says they've seen all of Dragon Ball, because Goku once tried to teach traffic safety, and it was terrifying, and Toei, they hope you never watch it again. If this shocked you or taught you something new, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and remember, what's hidden always finds a way back.